Hello, welcome to Q&A Thursday. I'm your coach, Chandar Tanavoli. Let's begin. I have a simple question. How do you build trust when everyone crossing your path has always expected to take from you and leave you? I'm going to start by telling you that what you're experiencing from other people who expect constantly from you has nothing to do with love or trust. I also believe that if you want to have loving and trusting people around you, you have to exude that yourself to attract that. And the reason people are expecting and taking from you and taking away the trust and honesty from you is only because your focus is in the direction of just giving to people who are asking. And it's not about giving what you want to give, doing what you want to do. You're just reacting to an action that's being taken upon you. But we can change that. And I do have some good tips for you that is going to bring you back on track and get you to surround yourself with loving and trusting and honest people. So let's begin. Number one, start believing in yourself. If you don't believe in you, then you're the one expecting other people to believe in you and trust you and give you what it is that you deserve. So you have to believe in yourself. You have to give yourself what you know you deserve. You have to start practicing that. You have to give yourself the love you desire. You have to start being super honest with yourself. And that eventually will be being super honest with others. Which brings us to number two. You want honest? Be honest. If you're constantly delivering to people what they're expecting of you, that means you're also lying to yourself and hoping that something might change. So if you want change, you have to be part of the change. You have to be the change. If you want honest, you gotta start being honest with them and telling them what it is that you actually feel, what it is you want to do, what it is you appreciate and what you don't appreciate, and not just constantly deliver hoping for a different outcome. You have to be the change. You have to be honest. You have to be loving to get honest and get loving. Somewhere deep down inside, you have accepted that this is the only way there is. And that has to change. You have to change the acceptance of that kind of behavior. That's admitting to yourself that you're not here just to deliver what people are expecting of you. Tip number three, get out of your head. People tend to go too much into overanalyzing, criticizing in themselves, constantly thinking about things. There are times like these that you need to stop thinking and get into your heart. What does your gut tell you? What does your true feelings tell you? That's where honesty and love actually lie. You have that within you, so you have to dig into that aspect of it. Constantly thinking about what people think that you want and giving them what you think they want, it's not going to work, and that probably has got you here in the first place. What you need to do is go deep within your heart, in your gut, say what it is. What is it that I want to do? If you want love and you want honesty, let your heart lead the way. That's the only way. Then you can think about it later. Number four, practice no. I've said this many times before. When you say yes to others and you don't feel right about it, you're saying no to yourself. And when you say no to yourself, you're giving into expectations of others, and it feels like they're just taking things away from you. It's because you're not delivering it to yourself. You have to learn when to say no and when it's not comfortable for you, when it's not comfortable for you to give. You have to give from your heart. You have to give when you're comfortable, when you want to give, and you will. You're probably doing that already, but it doesn't count anymore, because most of the time you're probably giving because it's expected of you, not because you want to give. And if you want to give, you have to learn to say no to others and pick the moments that you want to give, not when anybody else is picking that for you. So make sure you practice no. And last but not least, number five, stay vulnerable. Once you stay vulnerable and open, that means you're being true to yourself. Vulnerability is power. Vulnerability means being honest, true, loving, caring to yourself, being compassionate towards your own needs, and giving yourself that. So therefore you build trust there, that you trust yourself, that it does exist. And you will start attracting only people that way. You have to let your trust tracker open. You have to start practicing that. And it has to become a strong muscle in you. So keep doing that. Keep staying open, vulnerable. You might fall back a few times, but get back up, dust yourself off, and keep going. This will give you the love and trust that you deserve and not what you're being handed to. Hopefully these will be helpful tips for you to get you started on your new track. And for everyone else, please leave your comments and suggestions in the boxes below. I'd love to hear all about it. And I can't wait to see you guys next week for our next question and answer. See you then.